Well, hello everyone and welcome to Flower Friday.
Hey there.
I'm Amanda.
I'm Sherry.
And we are the mother-daughter designers at Grace Monroe Home, where we help you transform the ordinary home into an extraordinary home.
That is exactly right. And today we have got a beautiful strawberry wreath we're going to be making. So y'all come on in and get comfortable and let's make this strawberry wreath.
That's right. And those of you who are watching live with us, welcome. We are so glad to have you here.
Yes, we are.
Y'all be sure to type in the comments. Just type live in the comments if you're here with us right now. And type where you're watching us from.
Yes, we'd love to see where everybody is from. So make sure to put that in there and let us know.
That's right. And if you're watching the replay, just go ahead and type replay in the comments so we know that as well.
That's right. And you can let us know where you're from too.
Yeah. So, first of all, I'm going to say before we even get started, today is a very special day.
Oh.
Because it's somebody's birthday.
Yes, it is. Another year older, yes.
And I'm sure she's not going to tell you how old she is.
Oh,
she's
I don't
39
mind.
and counting.
Yeah, 39 and counting. No.
So,
No.
Be sure to tell her happy birthday.
Yes. Well, thank you all.
Yes, let's let her feel some birthday love today.
It is definitely another year, yes.
It's another good year.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. I cannot complain, I can tell you.
Hey, Deb and Pam, welcome. Hey, Tina, we're so glad to have you here. Susan says happy birthday. Diane says happy birthday.
Thank you.
Well, we're going to go.
Are sweet.
We are going to go ahead and get started and let you know what we're working with today for this strawberry themed wreath that we've got today.
That's right.
We have a 14-inch grapevine wreath base that we're going to be using.
Yep. Then look at these strawberries. Oh my goodness! You could almost eat those. Look at those. They are so pretty and look so realistic.
So
I love these.
Almost real enough to eat.
Yes,
almost.
They really are. Really are. And I know somebody's going to ask. These actually came from Pioneer Wholesale. They are gorgeous. We're going to be using these geraniums. I just think they go so perfect with the strawberries. These pretty little white daisies. And then just some greenery, some boxwood.
Yep, some different greeneries. We've got some fern that we're going to be using.
We've been using
that quite a bit lately.
It just seems to work so well. That's one thing about this fern that I wanted to say is it is so versatile. It works so well with so many different designs. So yes, we do use it a lot.
So we've also got some ribbon here because we're going to be making a loopy bow. We've got the Swiss dot, the white with the black dots. So cute, and it's going to be extra cute with all this red that we've got going on. So I'm going to go ahead and start making our bow.
Alrighty.
This is really just a simple bow. This is one of those we do not want it to overpower the wreath because it's going to be all about the geraniums and the strawberries.
That's right. So we didn't want anything big for this one.
So I have a bowdabra bow maker that I am using, and I've cut a long piece of floral wire. This is 26 gauge floral wire. And I have just folded it over, so I've got a loop on one side, and the other end is my two open ends. And I'm going to put it down into the bowdabra, just like that, and tuck it under. Okay. I've actually already got my tails cut. Let's see, did we measure these?
We did not, and let's see.
Do I have a tape measure?
And mine may not. I didn't even measure mine when I cut it, so you can measure those and see what those are.
Let's see. Okay, these are cut right at 32 inches.
Yeah.
Okay. So, and I've dovetailed my ends, and to do that, it's very easy. You just take a piece of your ribbon. This is 1.5 inch wired ribbon, by the way. And you just take your scissors and just cut upwards.
Just realized I never did dovetail mine, so I'm going to do mine.
So I'm going to put it down into the bowdabra just like that. And make sure that it's even. And those of you who are just hopping on, welcome. We're so glad to have you here today. So when you have a ribbon that is printed on one side and not on the other, you want to make sure that you put the pretty printed side down first into your bowdabra. And I've got about maybe an inch over here on my left-hand side. And I'm just going to make a loop. Now these are going to be smaller loops. These are 5-inch loops.
And did you tell them we're not going to do as many loops?
Yeah, this is going to be a smaller bow.
We wanted this to be a smaller bow because we don't want it to take over.
That's right.
And this ribbon is so, so adorable that it really could take over.
Yeah, but we just want that pop, the pop of the dots and the black and white kind of blended in with the red geraniums and red strawberries.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm just going to make a quick little bow, twist, make another loop.
So pretty.
Okay. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is a 10 loop bow. Anywhere but 8 to 12 loops will work for this. So
yeah, I wouldn't do anything larger, I don't think.
So I'm going to pull it out of the bowdabra, and I've got my ends that I'm just going to bring through that loop right there. And we've got lots of tutorials showing you how to make these bows, so I'm just kind of making it quickly. But you can watch some of those other tutorials where we kind of go a little bit more in depth. So I wiggle it back and forth and open it up, and I'm going to take it around the back and just twist several times. Okay, so this is what it looks like, and now I'm just going to fluff. So to do that, I just take one loop, I take my hand through the loop just like that, pull it one way, and then pull the other loop the other way, and just kind of get all the loops where I want them. Just kind of even them out around the bow. Now all of these loops on this particular bow are the same size. Yeah. This is a loopy bow.
And also, before I forget it, y'all let us know what you're working on. I always love to see what people are working on, so tell us.
Now we are using a 14-inch wreath frame.
Yep.
So
although yours looks bigger than mine, but
well, it's supposed to be a 14
inch. Yeah, they're supposed to be 14 inches, but it's so funny to me how they're all different sizes.
So I'm just kind of going to find the center, and then I'm going to attach my bow right directly to the grapevine at about 11 o'clock.
Yeah.
Is that where?
Yeah. Yeah. Between 10 and 11, somewhere in there.
So I just take it around the grapevine. I got my wire caught.
Uh-oh.
And just wire it on. And just make sure it's on there nice and tight. All right.
Okay, and what I am doing, these are actually stems that are at Michael's, and I'm just taking the fern, each leaf off of this stem first, and then we are going to green our wreath with it. So there we go. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take the 2 bottom leaves off of this one, because this is going to be the first one that I put in, and it doesn't need to be quite as high as the others because it's going to go right here on the side just like that. And so I put it in kind of facing Amanda. And then I'm going to go ahead and pull those off too.
Can you pull that a little bit closer?
Yes, I moved it for you to have
Yeah.
room to do the bow. And we are using a Surebonder glue skillet to dip our stems in. Now I'm going to put this one right up here, right about the top, just like that. And we're just going to literally be going all the way around with this fern. So the next one I'm going to put here right behind my bow. Now I've got my first 3 up, and usually I'll do either 2 or 3 and then just start on my bottom doing the same pattern. So I'm just going to come down here and put my green in, but I'm going to kind of aim it more down, but still have it going towards Amanda just a little bit, just like that.
So we're kind of this is really big ferns, so we're pulling, or I'm pulling, or you pulling the bottom?
Yeah, I told them I was
you
pulling.
Did? Okay, yeah, I started doing that too because it is really big fern.
It is, and you don't need quite that, the whole thing. Plus, it does give you a way to get the stem into the glue if you kind of pull those bottom ones off. Now, this one, I want to make sure that this one that I'm putting in is opposite this. So you want them just one up here and one down here, just almost a straight line. So I've got that. And so now I'm going to come on around my bow. Just like this.
And we're really just framing right now.
Yes, we're just greening our wreath. Now the last one, I have one little piece of my fern left, and I'm going to put this, let me get all these pieces in the trash. Now this piece I am going to put on this side of my bow. So I'm just going to move my bow out of the way and add this piece right here on the side, just like that. So now we are going to add our pretty, these are so pretty, and these are actually water resistant, which I love. But we're going to add these.
Yeah, these geraniums, they're so bright and pretty. And these are also from Michael's.
Yes, and the first one of these, I'm going to put, just kind of have it draping down just a little. Just like that. And then I'm just going to come on around and put another one right in here. And these really do look real. They're so pretty. I'm going to bring this one right here at the top. Well, if I can get it to go in. There we go. I don't know why I can't get that one to go in. It wants to give me a fit. Yes. And you'll see when I do put them in, I always bend them forward just a little bit. You don't want your stems to be perfectly straight. You want them to have a little bit of a bend to them. That's going to make them look so much more realistic. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead. I've got my 3 that way, so now I'm going to go ahead and start on the bottom. And I'm going to have one coming just like that. I'm just going to kind of drape it down. And then I'm going to put the next one down on the bottom. Like that. And then I'm going to put my next one, which is going to kind of be like this one is. I'm going to have it just bent just slightly towards these other two, just like that. Now, let's see.
So let us know in the comments if you have any kind of Easter traditions, because
yes, I would love
this
to
is
hear
Easter
that.
weekend.
Yes, it is. And of course, we will be doing the hiding the Easter eggs since we've got little grandkids. So we look forward to doing that. And of course, Easter Sunday, going to church. And all of that. So what all are y'all going to be doing? Okay, now these two I'm going to have here around the back. So I'm going to put one straight in the middle behind my bow, but it's actually going to, this one and this one both kind of are going to be incorporated into the bow just a little bit. You see what I'm doing? I mean, I've just kind of got them like that. Okay, and this one I'm going to bring right over here on the side. So I've got these all around the outside, just like I want them, just like that. So you see that we have got the shape going just like we want to. So now we are going to add our gorgeous strawberries. And these have 3 stems on them. So I'm going to pull them apart because I know I don't want to use them just like they are. So I'm just going to pull those apart. So if I can, there we go. Okay, and I'm going to take this first one, and I do think I'm going to use it mostly together, this one piece. But you always want to make sure that once you do pull them apart that you straighten out everything. Go ahead and bend your little strawberries a little bit and get everything facing the way that you want it to be. And I'm going to cut off the bottom just so that all of my stems are even across the bottom. That's going to make it easier to get it in where I want it. Now these are going to kind of go in the center here. So I'm just going to push that through just like that. And then I can just kind of pull everything where I want it to go. And don't worry about seeing some of the stems and things because we're going to hide all of that. So you don't have to worry about that showing. But I am kind of moving some of my greenery towards the back. Just a little.
I love these strawberries.
I do too. They just look so real. And they're so pretty.
And they're really bendy, so you can really...
You can kind of maneuver them anywhere you want to,
Yeah,
which is good. I love that too. And you actually, if you didn't want to use all the greenery, you can always take these apart. I rarely ever use everything when I have a stem that's got a lot of different elements going on. A lot of times I don't use the whole thing, but alright, this one I'm going to kind of bring over here behind my bow because I want to, I'm going to move some of that greenery behind. Turn my little daisy around.
My little strawberry's falling out, so I'm going to attach that.
You can
separately.
You can always do that. That's exactly right.
So cute.
Mm-hmm. But like I said, we're going to hide anything that we don't want to show. And this one, I'm going to cut that big old stem off. And I'm going to put this one right up here in the top, just like that. There we go. And I do have a little bit left, but I'm going to wait on that. And I'll pull these apart.
I love fresh strawberries.
I do too. I even like picking strawberries. Who else likes to pick strawberries?
And it's
strawberry
fun. Season.
It is. I know. We've got farmers that are literally praying because about their strawberry crops because of the weather. Yes, that's not good for our farmers. Now I'm putting this one in the bottom here. So I'm just going to move it around.
Put that in the wrong place, but that's okay.
Which one? Well, it doesn't matter.
I'm going to just make it work.
Yeah, it does not matter. It will be fine. In fact, I'm going to cut this one off because I don't like the way it is. And then I'm going to move it over here. Like that. There we go.
This, Robbie, the strawberry picks are from Pioneer Wholesale.
Mm-hmm.
You can check Ranch House Crafts and see if they have any in stock.
Yeah, because a lot of times they will.
You aren't able to buy wholesale.
Yeah. Okay, now this one I'm just going to kind of put up here, up under my bow, like that.
These are very, very cute picks, though. They really are.
They really are. I like the greenery and everything on these. They're just so cute.
And a little goes a long way because we're just using 2 of them. And
yeah, just 2 stems is all. I've actually got more, but I said we don't need any more with this one. Okay. So now this one I'm going to put over here behind because I have one left. So I'm going to put this one behind my bow. Like that. Okay. Now let me turn it this way. Just make sure I've got that much like I want it. There we go. Those are just so, I just love those. They are so, so cute.
No, I like them too.
Oh, I have one more left that I
How'd you
forgot
end up with
about.
one more?
Oh, no, it was one little, I don't think I cut the second one the same.
Maybe not.
I just ended up, in fact, I've got another little stem there. But that's okay. Because I am going to, where am I going to put this one? I think I'll put that one right there. There we go. Now I love these little blossoms that are on here. But I've also got some pretty little daisies that I want to use. These are just tiny little daisies.
These are also from Michael's.
No, these didn't. No, they've got the one like it though. Let me show you.
I thought these were from Michael's.
Yeah, those are actually from Pioneer. These are the ones from Michael's, but look how similar. So if you can't buy the ones from Pioneer, you can certainly use these from Michael's. Either one. Yep, I snuck that in there on you.
Good. Of course, I mean, they look almost
They
the same,
do. They really do. So these are just a little tinier, but that's all. They look just very much the same. So now I am just, and I scoot everything up to the top.
Are you going to keep that piece of grass, or are you going to take that off?
I think I'm probably going to take it off. Don't you think?
Yeah, I think so.
I don't particularly care for that. Especially because we've also got some boxwood we're going to use. So I am.
Yeah, I'd already taken one of my pieces off.
Oh, had you really? Is that why you were saying that? Yeah. Okay, so I've got the first one I'm going to just put right here. And just kind of have it flow in there beside that geranium. Well, there we go. And then this one I'm going to bring right here in the middle. Just right in there, just like that.
Stone said, what do you think about 1/2-inch ribbon run all the way through the wreath? Yeah, I think that would look
I think
good.
it would be very pretty.
Yeah.
I do. A lot of times, you know, I do love the 4-inch ribbon. I love the 2.5-inch, but a lot of times smaller ribbons can just really add a lot to something. And this is definitely one of the cases of that. Okay, I'm putting one right back here in the back because I want to have those little daisies kind of all over the place. So just like that. There we go. I may have to get us another bush. I don't know. We'll see. Alright, now I'm going to put this next one up here directly behind the bow up at the top. You see where I put that? And up here beside the geranium. Because I want some of those up at the top, but some in the body of the wreath. And now this actually does have some Queen Anne's lace with it, and we're going to use that too. But right now I'm just using the daisies.
Well, I've been using the Queen Anne's.
Oh, you've been using all of it.
Yeah.
Well, that's all right. That is all right. She's gotten ahead of me. Now this one I'm just putting here in the middle. Around that strawberry. Because this strawberry field's got a bunch of little daisies growing all around it.
And the white just really makes the strawberries pop.
It does. Yeah, this is definitely one you don't need any more colors. I'm going to grab another bush.
Okay.
Hold on. Okay. Here's you one.
Thanks.
Now. Okay, we're just going to continue on around. I'm going to put some down in the bottom and then some around the middle. I like them kind of separating the, whoops, I forgot to take that off, the geraniums. I think it just looks so pretty.
course, if you don't, if you don't love daisies or wildflowers,
yeah, you could use anything else.
You can use little roses or anything, really.
Yeah, definitely.
Or just use greenery.
Yes, you could. Now I'm going to put one, I'm going to go right now and put it right here on the inside of my bow, because you know we always put something on both sides. So I used that little Queen Anne's lace and put it right there on the inside of our bow. And I'm just kind of moving my loops around so that it kind of looks like it's growing through it. Put one of them with the little daisies over here.
Actually, Michael's has a couple of those too. They have another one that
yeah,
I think has even smaller daisies than the one we showed you just a minute ago.
Yeah, they do. So you could use any of those, I think.
There.
I am going to cut this geranium leaf off because it just is getting in my way.
Yeah, those leaves are a little big.
Yeah, they are. So I am cutting it off. Okay. And I'm going to put some of my Queen Anne's lace here between my geranium and my strawberry. Yeah, and that's something, it's hard when you're first, especially if you're first starting out making wreaths, to cut the leaves off of something. You think you're supposed to use, the whole stem or something. But if there's something you don't like the leaves, don't look right or anything, don't worry about cut off what you want to use, and don't worry about what you're not going to use. That's what I'm trying to say.
Or save it until you have a better use for it.
Exactly, which we do that a lot. If it's leaves that we like the look of them, but they just aren't working for what we're doing, then we'll just cut them off and save them.
Yeah. So I do that a lot, especially with hydrangea leaves, because I think they're so pretty.
They're
such a pretty leaf, but you don't always want that big, thick leaf.
Exactly.
Especially if you're going for more of a kind of airy look. So I'll save them for something else.
That's right. Which is perfect. The main thing with the daisies, you just want to make sure that you have them all throughout the entire design. You don't, you just want them even throughout. So once you do that, then we're going to use some more greenery to fill in. So you don't have to have it full, but you just want to make sure that they're evenly distributed throughout. Okay, I'm just making sure that I've got some in all parts. I'm going to put one down in the bottom. And this one I want to leave my stem really long because I want it to go down here under this strawberry. And right in there.
We're still going to use this boxwood, aren't we?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, we're going to fill up with...
And then I'm going to wait and not put anything else until we...
Yeah. Yeah, I'm probably... Let's see, I'm going to use one more. of these.
You know, we've actually, when we were doing this, we thought of a few different options for ribbon that we could put in this.
Yeah,
you know, you could use just a burlap ribbon, or you could use a red and white checked ribbon. We kind of looked at different options because there's a lot you could do with it.
You really could.
But then we decided just on the white and black because it kind of just pops.
I just think it adds so much to it. It really does. And now we've got this pretty boxwood. Now, you could use, you just want something compact like these are, but you could actually use eucalyptus. You could use, you know, anything like that as long as it's a compact type greenery.
Terry, yes, that whole bush with the white Queen Anne's lace and the little daisies, it was one bush. That came from Pioneer.
Yeah, it did.
We said, like we said, there's a similar one at Michael's, but it's a little bit different.
Yeah, it's a little different, but it would work just as well. So now we're just going to come in here, and we still want to hide our stems. So we're just going to come in with our boxwood and just kind of fill in. You just don't want to see the stems. So we're just going to keep filling in until we hide them all.
Of course, we don't want to hide our
strawberries.
Don't
want to hide the strawberries. I was thinking that very thing. So you just want to just hide the stem. So that's why this actually goes a little closer to the grapevine. We're pushing that in a little closer so that it hides the stems but not the berries and not your pretty little flowers. Because we want the berries to be kind of peeking out all through them. My wreath has gotten moved. Hold on a minute. There we go. Do you need something else?
No, I don't.
Okay.
I honestly wish I had one more geranium, but I don't think we have any more.
I don't think I have any more.
Like I need one more to make me happy.
Yeah, well.
But that's okay.
Yep. And now there's a lot of different flowers you could use in the place of the geraniums, but I just think they go well, and it's a great summertime.
We do have another geranium.
Do we?
Here, so I'm gonna get it.
Oh yeah. Yes, yes, we do. We do. Get you another geranium. Yep. She just needs one more.
Tiny bit different.
Sometimes you just need another one.
Shade of red, but that's okay.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Unless it looks way too different. I don't know. We'll see. Right.
Let's see.
I'll add one more and then it'll blend in.
Yeah, add a couple and that's exactly right. That's all you have to do. We can make it work.
Mm-hmm.
another boxwood up under my bow because I don't want to forget any of that area.
Yeah, I feel like this is like a field of strawberries.
It is. That's what I wanted. I said it's going to be full of little wild strawberries growing all through it. Okay, let me turn mine this way so I can see what I need to add or change or anything. Let's see. One more of my boxwood, and I've still got a little Queen Anne's lace here that I'm going to add. Okay. One of them right here at the top. They're so pretty. It's making me want some strawberries and whipped cream.
Ooh, yes, that's like
that used to be her favorite.
Still is.
When she was little. That, oh my goodness.
Well, it still is, and my girls love it too. And I have some in the refrigerator, so now I'm gonna have to go home and eat some strawberries and whipped cream.
Yep, it makes you want some. It does. Okay. I think I have got it. Let's see, I need to move that one up just a fuzz. Whoops, that's some strings.
Glue boogers.
Yep, glue boogers.
What we affectionately call glue
boogers. Yes, glue boogers. That's right. I don't remember who first started calling them that, but that's so true. It is what they are. Okay.
And you really can just do whatever you want to with this tail. I got a little glue on mine, but
yeah, I'm just leaving mine like that. But yes, you can do anything that you want to. But they are fun to make and not very difficult.
No, it really is not very difficult at all.
It's not.
And of course, you could use more or less.
Yes, you could. You definitely could. I could add more, more geraniums if you wanted to. You could fill it up more, but I kind of like just having the pops of strawberries kind of coming out like that, and so you don't really want to overpower it. So there you go. That is our strawberry wreath. So I will take it off. Ooh, I got a bunch of stems on this one.
Had several people tell you happy birthday.
Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Yes,
I
you're
appreciate
just hopping on.
that.
It is her birthday today.
It is my birthday, yeah.
So y'all show her some birthday love.
Yes. And I am 1 year older today. And my husband is, I'm actually 14 months older than my husband. And
he doesn't let you forget it.
No, he doesn't. And just for and from now until June the 9th, when it's his birthday, he says I'm 2 years older than him. But no, I am 14 months older. But anyway, there we go. Now this one would definitely be a cute one to add some little critters, some little bees, and
if you had some ladybugs,
you know, anything like that,
really
it would be
cute.
really cute to add that to it. But you know, I really think with something like this, you know, our big bows, we love the whimsical bows that we do, but with something like this, it would have been too much. So sometimes simple is better, I think. Don't you?
I do.
Yep. So
sometimes less is more.
Less is more. That's exactly right.
Carol said, "Go get you some strawberries and feed your craving." Yes, I will have some strawberries and whipped cream to feed my pregnancy craving.
Yes. Yep. I will never forget when she was a little tiny girl, and I had put her in this little pageant, because you know that's what you do if you're in the South with your little girls. And they came to the question on the stage. She was little bitty, and the judge asked her what was her favorite food, and she thought for a minute, and she said strawberries and whipped cream. She said, "Well, really, it's the whipped cream, but Mama won't let me just eat the whipped cream, so I have to eat the strawberries too."
You know what? I think my girls would probably agree.
They
would
agree with that. Yeah.
They really just like the whipped cream. They eat the strawberries too.
Just to please Mama, but they really just like the whipped cream. Yeah. This makes me want some.
Yeah. Well,
So
these are
there
fun.
you go. They are fun.
Yeah.
Yep. So y'all go make you a strawberry wreath.
These are fun, and I mean, you could do it in other colors. You could add yellow.
Oh yeah,
Yellow would be pretty.
And you know, this design, this is one of those that is so versatile, because you can change the colors, you can change the flowers. You know, you just have to remember the different elements that you're using. With using the fern like we do, it's going to give you your shape. So, you know, you're going to need a compact greenery to add to it. And then you could always do blueberries and use hydrangeas in the place of the geraniums, you know, in the color. There's just so much that you could do by doing the same type of design and just changing out the flowers.
Yeah.
So keep that in mind. You could add apples, any number of things.
Yep. Well, this was a fun one, and I hope you guys enjoyed it.
Yes. This has been fun. I've been looking forward to doing this one.
So it is Easter weekend. Those of you who are watching us live, I hope that you have a wonderful Easter weekend.
I hope so too.
Happy Good Friday.
Yes.
These have been fun.
They have. Yep, you've got glue.
I got glue boogers on
mine
too.
I do too.
We have an easy fix for that.
Yep, we do. Just take your blow dryer and go over it. Make sure that you don't hold it too close, because you can burn stuff. So just kind of hold it out and get rid of those glue boogers, and they're gone. Yeah. It's amazing how it just...
It's like disintegrate.
They just disintegrate, which is great.
Melts into nothing.
Yep. So, there you go.
All right, guys. Well, I hope you have a wonderful Easter weekend.
I hope so, too.
This has been a fun Flower Friday. We are live every Friday at 4 o'clock p.m. Central Standard Time.
Yes, we are.
So, y'all be sure to join us for the next Flower Friday.
That's right.
And if you're watching us on YouTube, be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel and click the bell so that you get notified when we release new videos.
That's right. And we do have a lot of tutorials on our website, all kinds of tutorials. So make sure to go to our blog and check that out at www.gracemonroehome.com. And you can, then just click the blog button, and you
don't even have to click the blog button. They're
all, yeah, they just are all there.
Yeah.
And I mean, there's all kinds. There's every kind of wreath that you can think of, and then there are recipes, and there gnomes. What else?
There's of stuff to keep
lots,
you busy.
lots and lots and lots of stuff, because we like to do stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah.
And if you're watching us on Facebook, y'all be sure to follow our Facebook page.
That's right.
Well, I hope you've enjoyed this. This has certainly been fun for us.
It has.
And we will see you next time.
See you next Friday.
Bye.
Bye.